So in the pilot episode, we see obviously.
Love that you were straight in there.
Sorry. Oh no, I've been on for the last.
Oh my gosh.
I'll edit it. In the pilot episode, though, we do see we see her aspirations, Goldie's aspirations of maybe law school, for example, and then we see her go straight to I'm going to have a child for these people. Do we, in the next episodes, do we kind of get to see a little bit more of the insight or the backstory that went into that decision?
Are you asking for future tidbits of the episodes? All I can say is that we explore so much in these episodes. I was asking the same thing. I was like, what is going to happen after this pilot? And I cannot believe that the episodes get better and better. I'm not kidding. Every time we read the new episode and we do the next table read, we're either laughing or we're crying. I mean, I try not to cry because it's awkward for everyone else. But they're beautiful and they are still very funny, but they are really exploring so many ideas, and that's what I find so refreshing about the show and exciting, is that we're not shoving like one idea down the throat. And so for all those people who are slightly anxious about it and slightly controversial, they're finding it a bit upsetting, I would just please urge people to watch it and realise that it's really about so much more, and it's really more about asking people just to think, not sort of like decide.
Right.
So.
And do you feel like it matters what the stick says in episode 2, or do you feel like part of the point of the show is that they're adopting?
Do we want to do a full season?
Well, but they're kind of adopting Goldie and Shania regardless.
Yes.
So do you feel like the baby is, I hate to say it, but necessary?
Of course it's necessary. I think the drive of the show is about family and union and love, and I don't want to give anything away, but I do think that the outcome either way would be a very interesting adventure.
Right.
I'm trying to be very subtle.
Tell me a little bit about the Goldie and her mother, that relationship, or her grandmother, I'm sorry, and how that develops.
So she doesn't know her mother.
Right. Well, maybe she will in a few episodes.
Again, I cannot tell you anything, woman. Stop it.
I have to try.
You are literally the only person that's put me in this little quandary. My grandmother. Sorry.
Yes.
Question was
How we see that relationship develop if maybe they're
it's
not
really
as contentious
good
as we see.
Who knows? I mean, I really am keen on not giving stuff away. But what I would say is that the show. Yes, it's about gay parenting, but it is about a single mother fighting for her daughter. And when it comes to Ellen Barkin's character, my Nana, it's really about a woman in her 50s trying to figure out where she's at in life, suddenly single, suddenly in a new country, and a new state, and she's just, so that brings up a lot of vulnerability and different moments for Nana and different moments for Goldie, and you try and fuse those together, and there are many events that we've been doing, and the filming has been a blast with Ellen, so yeah.
And how much interaction is there with Goldie and Rocky? Because it seems like Rocky kind of runs the show.
NeNe and I have been sort of getting closer and closer offset, and she is extraordinary. I love her.
So they'll have to write to that eventually.
I feel like Rocky should teach Goldie about clothes, about men, about life, because that's what NeNe does for me.
Okay.
In lunch, she's like, "Come here, Georgia," and there we go, and I'm no, listen. So I would love to be able to do some more stuff
that
with
screams
Rocky.
for like a web series. You guys should just pull out a flip camera at lunch and film it and put it on the internet. We would watch that. We would watch that. Just saying.
There's probably more interesting things.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. It's great to meet you.